Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Areli and this is Areli Budgets. Thank you all so much for being here. Today we're gonna work on a budget. This is for the first paycheck in the month of October. And guys, we have a lot of changes coming up. I don't know if you noticed, but this setup is looking a little different than my usual budget with me. And I'll get into it in a minute. But yeah, sometimes I skip these, but I felt like we needed this update for this paycheck in particular so that you could get an idea of the changes moving forward. So good news is the income hasn't changed. We're still working with 2,300. This is what's changing, and the reason is that my mortgage bill has gone way up, way up, way up. Yeah, there were some exemptions that we didn't have, and it just took us a while to get around to filing for that. And in the meantime, the bank, decided that they were going to get their money, and so they increased our payment. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fight this. We're working on it, hoping that, we can either successfully challenge it or that we could get reimbursed at some point in the year for the money that we did pay. But worst case scenario, we're just stuck with this new monthly payment. And so let's look at this. Our new mortgage payment is for $2,300. The old one was for $1,575. So yeah, so that's basically an increase of $725. Yeah, that's a lot. Yep. So that's what we're gonna budget for. My share of this 2,300 divided by 2, because I do go halves on these bills with my partner. So divided by 2, I will be responsible for $1,150, and instead of paying, like, I had already planned on making this change, but because of the mortgage increase, now I really have to. So instead of having this $1,150 come out in one lump sum from one of my paychecks, I've decided to split these in two, so that every paycheck I'm gonna put $575 towards my mortgage. So that's the plan for today. And like I said, hopefully it's only temporary and we can go back to our nice lower payment. Condo is also changing. As if you've been here a while, I've been working hard setting aside money to pay off my condo. I don't live there, but my kids do. Like my daughter and my son. However, it wasn't always like that. It used to be my daughter and her friend while my son was off in college. So, but back in February, I need to give you like a little bit of background. Back in February, my daughter's friend moved out, and so basically it was my daughter alone for quite a bit, and I was able to cover that lack of income from her friend through this loan. Excuse me. I had to cough there for a second. Side note, I think I'm gonna go to the doctor because I've had that cough like on and off for quite a bit, and I'm wondering like if there's like legit something in my throat, because I've been like surrounded by construction work, like both at home and at work. And yeah, anyhow, side note, back to the topic of conversation. I was able to cover like that shortage through this very low interest loan, 0% at that time. So yeah, I was taking bits of money from that loan to cover that shortage. However, I've since depleted that. I've since depleted that loan, and so I'm no longer able to cover that payment with that loan, which means that I now, from my paycheck, have to start covering that loan. My son will eventually start contributing, but he just got out of college, so he's still working on, getting his first job, and I understand it's going to take some time, so that's just the way things are. So instead of contributing additional payments, I am just contributing to the basic payment. And so I've done the math, and I'm going to do the same thing as I did with my mortgage, which is split the payments. My contribution here will be $270 per paycheck. Again, my daughter covers the rest, but $270, let's see. So basically, I'm responsible for $540 to cover that mortgage payment, and my daughter will cover the rest through, paying rent. So that's the plan for that condo. But again, this means that I no longer have extra money to contribute, towards my mortgage payoff goal. And we can talk about what that looks like in another video, but I felt like this was already going to be long enough. So the other change that I'm doing to my budget is, you'll see that I only have my phone and my Spotify. I do have more bills. I've decided I'm going to split those so that like one paycheck doesn't take on all the bills, basically. So typically I pay $400 in bills. That's like my phone, my Spotify, heat, water, and electricity, internet. Typically that runs about $400. So I decided to split them in half. My phone for $175 and my Spotify for $200. That comes out to $200. And the other bills I will take care in the next one. So I cannot find my calculator. I should have probably looked for it, but I didn't. 575 plus 270 plus 175 plus 25. So total bills is $1,045. Subtract that from $2,300. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat. I have $1,255 remaining. My basics don't change. I always set aside $400 for my basics. That is $150 for groceries, $100 for eating out, $80 for gas, $50 for spending, and this, I believe, comes out to $380. Yep. So I'm just gonna put $20 towards unexpected, and then that should give me the $400. $1,255. That's the remaining minus $400 is $855 remaining. And I've been like crunching the numbers probably since last week, probably since I found out how much my payment was gonna go up, and I still haven't figured out what I want to do with these $855 remaining. I think, but this isn't set in stone, I think I want to put $250 for savings challenges. I think I want to put $250 in the bank just for savings. That could eventually help to pay off my condo. And I think I want to put $250 for sinking funds, which is another form of savings, right? But but specifically like my priorities, my focus binder, that sort of thing. So I'm still thinking about it. This is kind of like a tentative plan. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep on it, think about it for another week or so, and then I'll decide what I want to do with this. But the total here would be 750. 855 minus 750 would leave me with 105. And I think I would leave that in my checking account as a buffer. And we would be good there. So this is what my budget is looking like. You know, they say October brings surprises. It definitely did for my home. Let me know if you guys got any surprise in the mail. Oddly, my home mortgage went up. My condo mortgage went down. My mortgage went up by like $725 per month. My condo went down by a whole whopping $10. So it seems like when you get screwed, you get screwed. But then when good things happen, it's like minuscule things. It's so frustrating. But it is what it is. And I've got no one but myself to blame because I should have taken that paperwork. You know, been on top of that paperwork basically. So this is, you know, friendly reminder. Go through your mail, do what needs to get done, be a little bit more organized. And I know I'm saying like friendly reminder, but basically I'm talking to myself because yeah, I need to really get on that. So I think that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. Let me know what you think about my plan for these savings challenges, savings in the bank, savings in the form of sinking funds. Let me know what you think. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you taking the time, and take care, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.